Hello and welcome to another Casio watch review. With me today, we've got one of these, the AE-1600 new out. Casio's bringing a lot of new models out recently, and some of them, they're not so good, but some of them are pretty good, and I think this one's hopefully going to be pretty good. If you were an owner of the AE-1500 and you've always wished it was a little bit more squat up into a square, this could be the watch for you today. So let's not mess around. Let's open this box up. Let's try it on for size. Okie doke. Like I said, new model out this one. It's the AE-1600H 1AVEF. Let's open it up. I'm very excited for this one because I've always looked at the AE-1500 and thought that it just didn't appeal to me that much. The rounded look, but I love the big numbers of it. I like a legible display, and recently Casio's been a little bit lazy with their displays. Some of them have got really bad fade out, and it is annoying a lot of people, but I'm hoping they haven't done it with this one. Let's open this box up. Okay, here we go. Little bag. Again, more of a budget box now from Casio. They're kind of sizing down on the quality of their boxes, making them a little bit more recyclable. But look at this. Pretty cool. Pretty good looking watch, I think. Let's get out of this packaging. It's quite a chunky little watch, this one. Quite a little chunker. Let's pull all this plastic off. Nice. There we go. Very nice display on this. Very clear. Has it got the dreaded fade? A tiny bit. A tiny little bit. But I love this watch. This could be my new all-day wearer, you know. I'm looking for something a little bit more robust and, yeah, easy to read. You know, when you're working and you just want to know the time quickly, a little flick of the time, and I think this could be it. Very much so. I love this little these little digits just ticking across there. I think that's a cool feature. Great little feature. Let's test the buttons out. Oh yeah, these things are huge. Look at these buttons. Great buttons. Well done, Casio. Oh, we've got a little blank spot there where there should be a button. In its place, there is nothing. Anyway, look at this. Cool. Cool little watch. Strap's quite rough. It's quite a rough little strap. But yeah, I like this. I do like this watch. I love the little splash of red in the corner there. Sets it off nicely. Little splash of red on the light button there. Just show you all that. Just pretty cool. Got something stuck in there. 10-year battery, so if you buy this watch, which by the way is £30, I think that's a fantastic price. Fantastic price, £30. Great. Also, not bad, not bad. Although I would say that the color's much more black than it would appear on the picture. It kind of almost looks like a washed out grey on the picture there, but in general, the watch is much more black than it would appear. Okay, let's have a little play with these buttons. Got your alarms here. You got 5 alarms, which tells you along the bottom. Quite a nice little touch, that. I like that. Right there. Alarm 1 to 5. Good to know. Stopwatch timer. Your DT. It's really cool. I like the display on this is brilliant. I really like it. Okay, I've just opened this out of the box, so let's see if I can change the time super quickly. Okay, so adjust, like it says, and nope. Let's reset it. Ah, there we go. So, pretty easy. I literally just worked out how to use it right there and then. Another touch of that, and it'll take you to the minutes. Another touch of the mode, and it'll go to the date. It's pretty cool. Very, very easy, this one. Reset the seconds with this one. Again, hour, minute, date. So that's the year there, so it's set to 2010. This is very odd, it's a long time ago now. And click that and it'll just set back. Very easy, that. Very, very easy. Probably one of the easiest watches to set the time and date on. That was seconds to work out. So yeah, let's have a little look around this thing. If we go on the back here, oh, terrible camera work by me there. Made in China, water resistant, 10 bar, pretty good. Stainless steel back, nice, cool little watch. I think it's about time to try this watch on and see how it feels on the wrist. Whoosh, on the wrist, there we go. It's a bit of a beast. It is a bit of a beast. Very, very chunky watch, this. Very chunky indeed. I like it. I'm impressed with it. I mean, I just took the GBD 200 off the wrist. Love this. Pretty comfy. Put this on, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. I think it's great for the price. I do think it's a great watch for the price. There's not many other watches that look this cool for £30, and yeah, I can already tell you that this is a go out and buy. Definitely go out and buy this watch if you you know, looking at a legible display, chunky watch, robust. You know, it's not going to have the robustness of a G-Shock because it doesn't have the shock factor inside. So so yeah, pretty good all around watch. Love the little front facing light button. It's really snug in there, fits in there just nicely without changing the appearance of the watch too much. Very cool. Resin display, unfortunately, because yeah, I mean, it's £30. They're not going to put a crystal display on that, are they? But it's probably going to scratch pretty easy. But I think I'm going to say it's got enough protection to keep it safe for a little while. And yeah, why not? Go and buy it. I think this is a keeper, to be honest. I wasn't actually expecting to buy another watch and instantly want to keep it. But I say that every time I wear a watch. I'm always like, oh yeah, just buy this watch. I won't keep it, but then I always keep them. And that's why I have about 25 Casios. It's not a bad addiction to have. It's pretty good. Okay, let's check out the backlight on this and give it a whirl. Okay folks, here's the backlight. There we go. Bit of orange. Double light coming up from the bottom. Pretty cool, pretty good, pretty impressive. But there is a but to this dreaded fade out of new Casios. Why, Casio? Why are you doing this? Look at this. Great. Awful. Absolutely awful. No idea why they're doing this. They need to stop. Or we should stop buying their watches. So there we are, folks. That was the backlight test, and slightly disappointing. I've no idea why Casio are doing this with the screens, but this one's not too bad as, you know, normal screens go. But the backlight, you completely lose the time when it's on. It's so weird. And I just don't know why they're doing it. To be fair, I think, you know, they are assuming that people are viewing a watch at one angle, you know, on your wrist. And they've probably had people in the laboratories at Casio to test that angle and say, yeah, that's the angle it needs to be good at. The rest of it doesn't really matter. But it does matter. And you know, fans of Casios, it is really annoying them. Another tiny annoying thing I've noticed about this this watch is the first two. It just looks weird. It just looks half finished, or like it hasn't had a meal in 10 years. The second two, pretty normal. The first two, What's happened? Just weird. I guess they've had to squeeze that on the screen, but again, quirkiness of Casio. I think Casio's slowly becoming Alfa Romeo, you know, where people love them, but, you know, there's some issues there, I think. I'll still keep buying them, and I still like this watch. I'm going to score this watch a solid 7 out of 10, and in my book, anything over a 6, 7 is probably a keeper. So, yeah, just to recap, I'll give you some little features on this watch. It's fairly priced, I would say, fairly priced. It's pretty large. It's got resin glass, unfortunately. Countdown timer is 100 meters of water resistance. Front-facing light button, which is pretty cool. I do like that. That's a nice little touch, nice little feature. 10-year battery and 5 alarms. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool watch, and I like it. But Casio, sort out this fade rubbish, please, on your screens, because it's really annoying. But we love you anyway. So, yeah. Also, I love these chunky buttons. I love the strap. It's a very comfy watch, and you should definitely buy it. So, there you go. Nothing more to say, really, about the AE-1600. Well, folks, thanks for watching. Everyone, thanks for subscribing recently. You know, I know I've been a bit slack with the watch reviews, and, you know, sometimes you just don't fancy buying a watch, and that's kind of been the case recently. So, yeah, thanks for subscribing. Thanks, please like it, and, yeah, come back. Come and watch more videos. That would be much appreciated. See you all on the next one. Bye-bye.